You're a yummy lollipop. Welcoming you once again, friends. Continuing our updates as we traverse this crypto pre-early bull market. Every single day we check out the others BTC. I put it on the weekly chart. A lot of people are going to put it down to the daily because they have this like real obsession with trying to time stuff, but basically try to like maneuver their tops and bottoms of things. But I want to just show you something, okay? If you go back to the previous bull market, if you just put it on a daily chart, okay, I'll actually show you. If you put on a daily chart, and this is the time frame, when you traverse it, it's very hard to tell, oh my gosh, something's topping. It's just like you can't tell, man. It's just like it just goes up. It's just like up and down and up and down and up and down. You see? You're just like, hey, are we topping? Or like, you can't tell what's going on here. You know, you're just like, you see that? You're like, okay, now we go down. Now we go. You see what I mean? It's just, you lose your edge, your ability to read the macro. But what you can do is, when you start going to the weekly charts, okay, once you start checking out the weeklies, and especially the monthly, you get an idea of things. Honestly, the weekly, it's not even the be-all, end-all, really. I prefer like the monthly. And you have to use, obviously, some time analysis, which is basically just guessing that the 4-year cycle is going to repeat. But once you put it on a monthly time frame, you get an idea of these explosions. Because now you're looking at things in this bigger, wider time frame. It helps you focus on these big moves. Because when you're looking at the up, down, because that's what we're feeling every day, friends. That's why no one really, when the top comes, no one knows it's a top. Because you're like, wait, we go up and then down and then up and then down and then down and up. Like you can't, you're getting dopamine in, out every single day. So all you're going to really do is look at, guess, the crowd's emotional swings. Because eventually it gets really, really high. You can see it in the crowd. But if you're looking at the chart, like, wait, it's like we're going up or down. I just showed you the daily chart. It was like, where's your edge there? Where's your edge? That's ultimately why people fail. They're looking at small time frames. They're trying to micromanage things. Now, there is some background news going on, friends, in terms of the crypto industry. There's people, arguing rugs, meme coins, altcoins, whatever. It's always the same stuff. I reported on this earlier, but, Russia, they announced a 6-year ban on crypto mining, but then they just said they're using Bitcoin for international payment. So you get these, like, whispers from these macroeconomic updates that, like, hey, man, it's still on. But it's still on and still believes. And you got to really be careful of people who talk about the counter narrative, friends. Now, do you remember this guy? This guy, friends, is Ben McKenzie. Now, Ben McKenzie, he is, I couldn't believe it. He's actually Ryan from the OC. You remember Ryan, friends? He was like the 28-year-old that they tried to convince you he was like 17 on the show. And he was staying at Marissa Cooper's house. He was like the poor kid. Yeah, I'm a rebel. Oh, man, this is what the fashion, this used to be cool, by the way. Wow. If you go check it out, this is what they actually used to wear. Man, that's crazy, friends. Remember everyone have this surfer's necklace? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm a bad boy. Yeah, I got a jacket. I'm looking out over the cliff. Kind of funny, friends. When I watched this, I remember watching the show. I actually got FOMO. I looked at my life. I remember I was really, really young, man. Like a teenager, like young teenager. I'm watching. I was like, man, my life is so boring. I was actually looking at it like it was just had this realization, like, oh man, like. I want to be in a show. Like you want to be on something bigger. Because, this guy is falling in love and Marissa Cooper and all these other things are happening. And like, you look at your life and you're like, oh, you just couldn't help but wonder, is there something more? Now, little did I know, decades later, Ryan from the OC comes back. He fuds Bitcoin in a book, makes a whole freaking book about why Bitcoin's going to zero. And then he gets short with $250,000 and he blows that as well. He got short at, I think, $28,000. It's kind of hilarious, friends. This is the clip.
Your issue is around Bitcoin versus the other currencies, because I could even make an argument that the other currencies are even more
29 grand, look at it.
If you will, than where Bitcoin really is.
Well, that's certainly true. I mean, even worse is probably how I would say it. I mean, at least with Bitcoin, theoretically, the number is limited, right? There are only...
So the guy's trying to say, hey, but you said it's kind of like tulips and stuff, but the numbers... He's like, yeah, theoretically, the number is limited, but... Like, you sound smart here, do you, bro? But Ryan, you got smashed. Like, What were you looking at, dude? You're trying to fight this up-only Ponzi like everyone else. Uncle Peter Schiff. Everyone tries to step in the ring. They're like, no. This thing's definitely going down now. It's getting short. It got obliterated. Literally obliterated, bro. It didn't even... Friend, he got so destroyed, it didn't even come back to retest his area. Could you get them all wrong? But I'm just showing you, like, they sound smart, bro. Yeah, I'm laughing now. I remember when the clip came out, I posted about it. I said, you know... Oh, man, Bears, you sound smart every time. Oh, Interpol, red nose alert from the clown Interpol. Honk, 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 Interpol, sucking on Augustine's man titties, lactating soy milk from his nipples. Wow, please, population, please eat the bugs, because we can't afford to give you purchasing power from the shitty currency. We can't afford to breed cattle anymore. But we can for the fat dudes. Or fat soy boys who are actually in the Eurocuck governments. Yeah, there's plenty of money out for them, not for the civilian population. Of course not. They sound smart, friends. Of course they sound smart. And then people who don't know better, because the liquidity is always thin. You've only got like 1 or 2% of the liquidity in the market cap. So it's very, very easy to just chop off a third of that, and then you get a big spike. That's actually what you get when you see like PulseChain or PulseX dropping, friends. That's it. There's a couple of people who just believe the FUD. You know, but it's up to you to take control after that. And you expect to see this all the time. Hey, let me spoil it for you. Once PulseChain pumps to the moon, the narrative is no longer Richard's a scammer. The narrative will be, it's only Richard buying. It's only Richard buying. So just, okay, you missed out a buying opportunity of a lifetime. You were clearly wrong. You could have retired everyone in your family. Your great-great-great-grandchildren could have retired. Or because you're so fixated on being right. But that's it, man. That's it. You know, that's a game. That's markets. That's what it comes down to. You know, friends, I'm very aware as well. There's like a couple of NFT projects. They're going to do well from here. Thing is, though, I just don't like JPEGs, man. It's not my edge. So I look at them, you know, and there was the Pudgy Penguins back when they were like 5 ETH, and then went to like 23 ETH. I looked at it, I was like, man, it's just too high for me. That's it. I wish you will. But I know that I can't jump into everything else. But that's it, you know, like, not everyone can get everything. You're not going to get that. Your job's not to do that. It's to understand one thing. Concentrate and focus. Look at this, man. The UN group will demand Americans eat less meat to satisfy the Paris Climate Accords. Isn't it funny? Corrupt Interpol, their headquarters is in Paris, in France. Paid for by the money printer. Corrupt Finland as well, also caught in the mess. So that's what we know now, friends. The corrupt Interpol, they are just looking for extortion money on behalf of a government or some other insider. That's it. Some other Eurocuck. They're just trying to get extortion money. Richard Hart is a high net worth individual. They're trying to get back some of their record high debt. And they're not going to get it. Hey, corrupt Finland government. That's right, corrupt. You don't own Ethereum. Vitalik does. Go call him. Go call him. Ask Vitalik to pause the blockchain so you can get 30% of my coins on a rewind of the chain. Obviously, friends, having fun here. They can't do that. They know they can't do that. So they're just trying to do these like low-level gang-esque type of corruption things. Also, friends, some news that happened today. I want to show you this. So these two KickStreamers, they got drugged by these prostitutes. So they actually spike them. Look at these girls, friends. Look at these girls. They're forcing the guys to drink. They got drugged and spiked. Oh, man, it's harmful. Here they are. See, the guy's now, he's passing out on the thing. They just get drugged and mogged. So, yeah, they are actually just hood rats. You know, like STD infested, disgusting, trash scum, hanging around the streets. I've just shown this to you. I know there's a lot of people. If you make money next year in a crypto bull market, just please remember this, friends. Please remember this. There's actual thread here as well. This is what happened. This is them going out. This is them finding the girls on the street because they live streamed all of it. They live streamed here. They meet the girls. They start negotiating. If you're curious, it's like $68. They start like negotiating down with a street hooker. Like, just, bro, I don't know what to say at that point. Like you got to haggle a street. Oh man, it just, and here they are, just get exploited. Luckily, they're still alive. So they just got robbed and mugged and they got spiked. But friends, it's very dangerous, man, because they're giving you alcohol with a depressant. So it makes you like double knockout. Also, what the drug does is it makes you conscious. However, it's a truth serum. You're trusting people. So yeah, that's all. That's very, very disgusting. People who do these are literally subhuman filth, cockroach gut scum. But I just want to make you aware of these things, okay? If you're out here partying, hey, you made money next year, just please remember stuff like this, okay? Also, shout out to MoneyGangCrypto, who he used to be a cop. Maybe he's still a cop. I don't know, so he's still a fed. So a nice comment here. Yes, this is what we call hood rats. Try Colombian girls are better found in malls, not Provenza nightlife. I think that's a place in Colombia. Most Americans go down there and get robbed by the devil's breath. If you aren't attractive and getting women in your own home country, don't think she's into you abroad. Learn some Spanish and don't F around street halls. So yes, the devil's breath. I remember watching a documentary. That's nuts, friends. They can literally, there's a dust. They literally blow it in your face. And just the inhaling, you are, you're drugged now. And like, you won't have memory for like 12 or 24 hours, but it's a full truth serum. You're trusting with anything. They're like, hey, what's the password to this? Or what's it? Like, you just say anything, man. It's actually wild and crazy that these things happen. So yeah, just look after yourself. Also, friends, just to catch you up as well. So what's happened earlier is a lot of the KOLs who have retweeted Richard Hart FUD stuff. Look, man, it's okay. Thank you for the mind share. Just you retweet news. Well, I'm gonna retweet news. A lot of them have been caught shilling rugs. Surprise, surprise, right? Now, the market's actually smarter than that, friends. It doesn't actually care about these words, but yeah, if the price is going to go up, it's going to ignore it, which is exactly what's happening. So I just want to remind you, I have no ill will against anyone. I'm just reporting the news back, man. I think people deserve a good news source, like myself. I personally think. Okay, so yeah, there's all these bad FUD. I'm like, hey, there are things I have knowledge about, which I can present a bull case. I think bull case, right? PulseX still has a nice buy and burn, by the way. Yeah, bull case. And I do present that. So you're caring about making money, friends. Everyone here is financially incentivized, not just in crypto. If you own a stock, if you own real estate in a town, you don't want violent criminals to come in and drop the price of the house down. No, you don't. Okay, they care about incentives or financial incentives. Also, the people keep voting for population increases from immigrants to keep the prices going up anyway, as long as there's no violent criminals. So everyone works the same way. All right. Hopefully, new people come across my stuff. But I already know, bro. They're going to find out after the coins have pumped. And also, look, MEXC, I think they're going to delist. They've now maybe delisted PulseChain, which sucks because now they've taken everyone's money and they delist it. But yeah, here's bullish stuff. Friends, when is your... Friends, I'm not, hey guys, everything is great all the time. I'm not that guy, friends, okay? I'm the guy, okay, in the zombie movie, they're like, oh, there's a world apocalypse zombie. I'm like, okay, cancel the trip to go watch a movie and eat some Dunkin' Donuts with the boys. I'm going to go to the store, grab some shotgun shells. We're going to set up a big bunker, and this is our life now. You know what I mean? I'm that guy. Well, here's the thing. OKEX delisted PulseChain at the lows. We pumped. MEXC have now delisted PulseChain. So, it's happened all over again, but here we go, man. Looking juicy. Shout out to Mr. Rocketeer as well. So, we love your art. We love you as a person as well. Thank you very much. Shout out to Gary Woods as well. The real Gary. Unlike 99% of crypto, this founder and supporting culture does not promote the use of central exchanges. The volume on most is pitiful at best because nearly no one here tells strangers to access a chain through a CEX. Yes, sir. Recently, we also saw some disgusting Bitcoin maxis talk about using custody third-party stuff. Man, it makes Satoshi roll around in the grave. And every now favorite, Freddie Kroiger, the Wall Street guy. Ah, man, you guys are cucks. Hey, Freddie. Hey, all you Wall Street cucks. Do you understand self-custody is literally the reason why crypto exists in the first place? Do you understand that? Do you understand that literally telling people to give their money to third-party BlackRock and all these other custodians, do you understand that literally doing that defeats the whole purpose of crypto? Do you get it? You really get it? Do you understand it now? You understand that if we just listen to people like you, we wouldn't have it in the first place? You get it now? It would be like the founding fathers of America, your beautiful country. Imagine they went to America and they said, hey, let's put a king and let's put slaves forever, and let's make the people work for the king, and the people don't actually have real control, and then we just govern everybody just like England. It would be what, bro. The whole point of leaving was to leave that system, not bring the system back in. Do you get it? You see it now? I'm a Wall Street guy. Hey, sorry, I'm a Wall Street guy. Of course, you're a Wall Street guy. Wall Street cuck, more like it. Just like this guy. This guy sold $600,000 of HEX at the bottom. He can only buy back $300,000 worth. Oh, wow. He actually bought back in? Oh, boy. I think he bought back in. Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You could have just waited a day. He sold the bottom. He's missed out on a 2x already. So, depends. I'll tell you this. So, this is your... There's a cost of selling, you know. So, when you sell, yeah, you get your dopamine. You're like, oh, I feel good. Oxytocin, the oxycodone is now running through my veins. The serotonin is now repeating, like, oh, my mood feels better. Thank God. The dopamine a bit higher. Okay, sweet. You sacrifice something though. So you got the drug in your brain, you got your emotional fix, but now this guy can't buy 32 million HEX anymore. He can only get 16 million HEX. You've lost 50% of your supply. See ya. Now you got to pay for a retest on the way lower. Okay, so look, like I said, danger here. Danger. Learn from this. Okay, HEX bounced hard. The corrupt Interpol have been embarrassed. So friends, because they issue a red nose alert because they're a clown circus, honk honk, funded by lactating man boobs, estrogen union, which literally nobody in the world respects or cares about. Okay, you were wrong. What do you do now? Well, you don't do one thing. I guess you have to buy back in. But honestly, let's say I had a friend out here and they actually did it. Not financial advice. What I would do, okay, you've just lost half your stack. I would personally do something like put 2/3 HEX, 1/3 ICOSA. Because ICOSA HEX ratio hopefully gives you like a 4 or 5x multiplier, and you can get back your HEX value eventually out here. Thing is, ICOSA doesn't even have enough liquidity for him to get in, by the way. He's got to put in 50K in ICOSA. I think it maybe I think you grab the first maybe 50% or 2x move in ICOSA. Well, I guess now you just got a DCA in ICOSA, put in $1,000 a day for 50 days. Now you're caught between a rock and a hard place now, because now you need the dump to come. You see, friends, all of these, see all these, if you were just sitting at home licking your lollipop and like just watching your friend Simon keeping everyone bullish, if you're just watching instead of like clicking, panic dumping, you wouldn't have been in the situation, okay? But I've given you the strategy. This is what I'll do. You'd have to find leverage on it, but it's kind of funny. So you paper hand the dump. Now you have to go take on more risk than what you initially wanted. Yeah, that's the game. That's what non-believers are going to do, our companions, in 2025. Yeah. You missed 2022, you missed 2023, you missed 2024, you've had 36 months to buy the dip, actually 48 months when you think about it. Now you want to come because Michael Saylor just onboarded like Jeff Bezos and his wife and then her ex-husband. He onboarded all of them onto Bitcoin, and now you're getting excited about crypto because Bitcoin's now $185,000, okay? Yeah, you have to do leverage at that point. What's your goal? Oh, I want to make a 10x. Okay, bro, you ain't making a 10x unless you do like a shitload of leverage. You see what I mean? You don't want to get in that situation, man. That's a loser's game. So I can tell you exactly why some people will never make it, friends. Here is soy milk. Unfortunately, a lot of people have a diet high in soy. It's lowering your testosterone. It's made you forget how to fight. And look, man, I'm not telling you, hey, don't just go out and pull your gloves out and start fighting people for no reason. But there are things, friends, in markets, man, there are signals you can use. I've shown you this before. Study your friend Somi using Tai Lopez to call the top on NFTs and even Olympus down. Study the follow button. So obviously having fun here, friends. So warning, this is January 2022. To all the monkey owners, Tai Lopez is the ultimate top signal. He launched Ohm Fork and the top. He has now flashed the major alert. Now, if you squint your eyes, friends, the floor here was 116 ETH for Bored Apes, and then actually went to 140. Okay, so it's nice to know that the top signals appearing, there's a bit of juice left, because that's what you want, man. You get a lot of people. So when you first come into markets and crypto, you don't like when you sell, the price goes up after you. You don't like that. I love that. I now have a Zen approach to that. Okay, a Zen, not Condom Zen, who blocked me from the PulseChain community. Not Condom Zen, but an actual real Zen approach. So Why do I have a Zen approach? Because, by the way, still waiting for Zen and Jack Plebin's new Solana EVM thing. What's happening with that, friends? Is X1 coming out? Maybe he's just got to wait till 2025. So, real Zen. Okay, the actual Zen, the actual word Zen from the dictionary. Now, I like that it's almost impossible to pick it up because you don't have to stress about the ultimate signal. It's a process of time, of distribution. Okay? So, because you don't want to stress. You don't want your heart to explode because you're having heart palpitation because you're like, oh, I missed the top, get the top, you just don't know. Okay, so it's just like you don't have to stress about trying to buy the exact bottom. The bottom is a region of time. It's a process. Okay, so just like the top will be a region of time. Yeah? So it's nice to know that, hey, once you can start distributing next year when all the companions join to buy $250,000 BTC, it's nice to know. It's nice to know that you have a bit of leeway, you know? You can get rid of it over time. You can think about it a bit. But I'm not saying it's easy. It's absolutely not easy, okay? Wise crypto lessons learned from the bear market. Never onboard family or friends into crypto, ever. Everything goes down 95%, and that's after 3.5 years of waiting too. Disgusting scams everywhere, and no guarantee that coins return. Zero upside, infinite downside. Remember this, man. Remember this. Because everyone's going to start onboarding their friends next year. By the way, this is funny. I love you, bro. Mr. Berkshire Hill Farm Homestead. Unless it's the bear market. Habib. Habibi Albi. Okay, let's play Habibi Albi for our friend here. Bear market. No one in your family is going to talk to you in a bear market. Even if they have 100% soy fiat stable coins in their bank account and they've never invested in their life. They ain't talking to you in a bear market. They see the news. It's down. Everybody's losing money. They don't look at a chart. They don't see opportunity. They see everyone's losing money. Okay, I'm out. That's what they see. They see it like a siren signal. Yeah. Oh, the house is on fire. I'm out. That's what they see. Oh, everyone's making money. I'm in. That's next year. They see a binary like that. They don't actually know the game. So no one's coming in a bear market to buy the cheap price. It's kind of funny, man. Oh man, that's cute. It's cute to think about. No, I'm being honest. There's no upside, friends, to onboarding family friends. I'm not. I learned the lesson. I'm never gonna do it ever again. Because I thought, this guy's got $1 million net worth plus what's $5,000 to him? If only, friends. If only it was that simple. But it's $5,000. What the fuck are you calling about? Oh. Now, I'm not trying to shame anybody for dollars they put in, but like, you got to look at it from my perspective. Dealing with like 100 plus people. I'm thinking like, dude, do you understand how much surgery I've need to get on my balls from being ruptured, from being kicked in the nuts? I've been kicked in the nuts so many times. I'm sure they've split like 8 times now. I don't actually have 2 nuts anymore. It's like 16. They've like, done the whole cell split thing. They've been crushed over and over again, okay? You know when it's like sunny outside, friends, and it's blue sky? Yeah, you've been in a bear market. It ain't sunny outside, dude. It's raining. It's raining. There's tears. There's literally tears. I would never wish it on most people. Worst enemies, yeah, I hope they go through bear markets for life. But that's it. They're not ready for that. People they're not ready for that, okay? They're literally not ready for that. And what I actually learned is people don't actually want to make the most amount of money. I told you this. They want to maximize dopamine. So when someone can make a crypto product that this will happen, by the way, mark my words, but it will be terrible for you and me. Well, for me, you can do what you want, just for me. The product will limit your downside volatility and give you the upside of crypto. So you won't drop 90% in a bear market. You'll only drop like 20%. But your upside, you're not getting 55% per year. Maybe your upside, you'll only get like 20%. So you go up 20, 20, 20, and you go down 20. And you go up 20, 20, like that. And you might think, hey, some of this sounds pretty good. No. because when crypto blows, you can get like 800% return in a year, right? So those products will eventually come, but they'll be traps. Because what you actually find is, this is, like I said, friends, there's no secret formula, okay? You want the big wins? Yeah, you got to take the biggest kick in the nuts. You have to. And that's ultimately and that's how the industry is going to go. And like, I've actually noticed this just anecdotally. People who aren't in crypto, they can't tell the difference between a 30x and a 4x. They can't tell the difference. They're just like, to them, it's winning money or losing money. That's all they see in their mind. Green or red. So that they can't compute in their mind, okay, I'm down 20% this year, I'm break even, I'm down 30% next year, but I'm trying to make 800%. They can't compute that, okay? All they say is, in their mind, I'm losing, I want out, I'm going to annoy everybody, I want out, I'm going to cry. That's humans, that's most humans, okay? But humans are binary like that. Remember, we're very linear like that. You're either making progress or you're not. Remember, the dopamine's either going up or it's getting cut off. You get it? That's what I learned about this. You're actually trading psychology out here. So once you understand that, now you want to get the pistol and just blast everybody. Obviously, a water pistol, friends, very family-friendly water pistol. And then you understand why everything moves the way it does. Like, oh, I'm feeling bad, I'm out. But yeah, I'm just trying to help you, bro. You're going to feel really good next year. And you're going to feel compelled to do stuff. And yeah, the green candles are going to make you really smart. So I hope you learned something, friends. Don't bring family. Don't. Let them sink. Yeah, you're missing out on literally a 16x return of your entire net worth over the next 10 years. Okay, that's it. They have to find their own way, friends. It's not worth it because it will impact you. But look, the biggest edge you find, once it's there, it starts to dilute away. However, the edge in crypto we have is I'm not joking, man, is literally once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, you literally have Freddie Croy go, hey, I'm a Wall Street guy. They're smart, but they're not that smart, okay? But you're still a boomer. You're smart, but you're a boomer, okay? They just don't get it. We get it, but it won't be able to get it for long. But I know, man, everyone's going to make the same mistake because they're all going to come next year. I know they're all going to come. But hey, at least just think about it a bit. I'm sure a lot of people, second most common comment I always get in videos like this is always like, yeah, Sammy, I ain't ever telling a single family member about crypto ever again. Screw it. They're going to miss out. Cool. They'll learn about it later. Bitcoin's 100K. I was telling everybody at 5. It's going to be like that for everything else. Like, subscribe, better, but not catch you soon.